Welcome to the Savage Sullivan Math website. Today we're doing something very exciting. We're looking at transformations. The transformation we are looking at today specifically is called a translation. Translations take figures and they slide them across the coordinate plane. So when you slide a figure, the figure keeps the same shape and the same size, so it preserves congruency. For this particular shape, which is a triangle, we need to move it to the right 5 and up 3. That's what this means. This x value means we're going to go along the x-axis, positive 5, so we need to move to the right 5. And then the y plus 3 means we need to move along the y-axis, positive 3, so that means up 3. So I'm just going to label my first ordered pairs the original ones. So A is a -4, -2. B is -2, -1. And my C coordinate is -3, -5. All I have to do is simply walk each of these points to the right 5 and up 3, and that's it. So for A, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3. And then when we label it, it gets the same letter, but it gets this little apostrophe, and that's called prime. So this point is called A prime. Now for B, I'm going to go to the right 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up 3, 1, 2, 3. This is B prime. C is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up 3, 1, 2, 3. When we connect our dots, we see that the congruency has been retained. Same size, same shape. All it's done is slid across the coordinate plane. I'm going to write my new points here. A is 1, 1. B prime would be 3, 2, and C prime is 2, -2. That's it. That's the translation.
Wow, that was really neat. We're going to look at another really neat example. Now we're looking at a trapezoid. And what's cool about this trapezoid is that it's straddling the x-axis, which is okay. Our shape can be in 2 quadrants at once. So again, we're going to translate this figure. And we have our directions right here. This is called translation notation. So like Mrs. Sullivan told us, when we read translation notation, this is telling us along the x-axis, we're going to move 7 units to the right. This plus is telling us we're going to move towards the positive numbers. So we are going to move 7 right. And then this is a little different because now we have subtraction. So now when we look at the y-axis and we're subtracting 4, we're going to go down 4. We're going to move towards the negative numbers. So this is telling us to move 4 down. And that's all there is to it. So a little bit of vocabulary for you. Again, Mrs. Sullivan talked about how translations preserve congruency. Congruency meaning same shape and same size. This starting figure, these coordinates here that I have listed, again, just the ordered pairs for these points are listed here. This shape is called the pre-image. Just some transformation vocabulary for you. That's called our pre-image. So what we're going to do now is we're going to translate our pre-image, and we're going to translate it 7 units right and 4 units down. So starting at each point, we're just going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 4 down. 1, 2, 3, 4. And as Mrs. Sullivan told us, this is called A prime. That little apostrophe is called prime. Again, at B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. B prime. C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. C prime. And D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. D prime. Connect your points to make your new shape. And voila, we did it. Let's write our new coordinates. So A prime is at 3, -2. B prime here is at 5, -2. C prime is at 5, -6. And D prime is at 1, -6. And just a quick check to make sure our shape is still congruent to the pre-image. We see that these are 2 units apart. These are still 2 units apart. The bottom was 1, 2, 3, 4 units, and it's still 1, 2, 3, 4 units apart. So we preserved that size and that shape, which is great. Okay. The other way we can check is to check algebraically. If I take each of these x coordinates and I add 7 to them, I should get my new coordinates. So -4 plus 7, yes, gets me 3. -2 plus 7, yes, gets me 5. -2 plus 7 again gets me 5. -6 plus 7 does get me 1. And we can do the same with the y's. If I put the y coordinate in, 2 minus 4 gets me -2. Same thing with this 2, gets me -2. If I do -2 in for the y, -2 minus 4, yes, gets me -6. Same thing here. So you can also check algebraically. Just another new vocabulary term for you. If our starting image is called the pre-image, the starting shape is called the pre-image, this also has a name. This is called the image. So the starting shape is called the pre-image. Your resulting shape after the translation is called your image. And you're done. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe.